Hey guys, Major here. Well, I was going to say that we're coming into the last half of 2015, but then I realised, hang on, we are now 3/4 of the way through it. That's how quickly time has gone. I didn't even realise that. Anyway, this video is going to be looking at my top 5 most anticipated games for the last 3 months of 2015. I'm going to count down from 5 to 1. You might not like that, but this is my video, not yours. Sorry. So at number 5 we have Black Ops 3. Now wait a minute. Don't go and get your pitchforks. Just let me explain, right? I have a few reasons, right? As you might know, I'm a PC gamer. That's where I sit on the matter. I don't like. Well, I was going to say I don't like to beat around the bush, but I kind of do. I like having arguments about consoles, but I'm going to leave it out of this video for now. I'm a PC gamer, and Call of Duty is not that strong of a game on the PC, as we have seen from the past two iterations. Black Ops 2 had a relatively strong presence on the PC, which is why I'm a lot more confident about Black Ops 3, because it's made by the same developers, Treyarch. Another reason why I'm very confident about this game is that it kind of seems like it's got some of the mechanics from the previous games, like the sliding from Call of Duty Ghosts, and the jetpack like boost things from Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, but it's been refined and balanced, because if you played the past 2 games, you'll know that those mechanics were incredibly unbalanced, because you could do them like unlimited amounts of times. And it was like really extravagant as well, like the Call of Duty Advanced Warfare double jump boost thing, that sent you miles in the air, and it just made it impossible, especially on PC, to 1 aim and 2 kill the people that like executed the maneuver. So it just became too frantic and just really irritating and not fun. In Black Ops 3 we have a sort of movement management system that favours being momentous, kind of like what Mirror's Edge has, keeping the momentum going. But then it also limits you in how much you can actually move, so to speak. So it has a little bar at the bottom, similar to what I showed you in Titanfall the other day, that you use up as you do certain moving mechanics. So sliding uses up a little bit of it, jetpacking uses up a bit more of it. I'm not sure if wall running uses any of it, I don't think it does. But anyway, it balances the game. So this game looks like it's going to be a lot more balanced than what previous Call of Duties have been. Of course, I am going to try out the beta. That comes out on the PC this week, and there will be videos coming to the channel from that, so make sure you are subscribed to get all of that. So I'm going to be testing it out, and the other reason why I'm also buying this game is it's not just for the multiplayer, it is of course for the zombies. That's kind of the biggest thing about the Black Ops games, is the zombies, and I love zombies. So there we go, that's another reason why I'm buying this. I have pre-ordered it, don't hate me, but I needed to pre-order it for the beta. And moving on to number 4, this is actually a surprise entry that I really didn't think I would be putting on here. That's Metal Gear Solid 5. I really have no past with the Metal Gear games, because I think they were all on PlayStation, and I had a PlayStation 3, but they just never sort of hit me when I played on the PlayStation for a year. From what I've seen of them though, looking into the past, preparing for Metal Gear Solid 5, which is actually out at the start of next week, so really not that far away at all, is that the past Metal Gear Solid games don't make any sense, and they are completely nuts, right? And honestly, that's all I could ask for in a video game. I don't care if it takes itself seriously or not. As long as it's fun and awesome, then I don't care. Open world games are my bread and butter, kind of like what first person shooters are. I'm 70-80 hours into The Witcher 3 at the minute, and I'm loving that. That's open world. Very detailed game, very beautiful, just like Metal Gear Solid 5 is. Very pretty game, but also very rich in mechanics and features. This is another one that I have pre-ordered. Again, don't hate me, but if you pre-order it, you get Metal Gear Solid 5 Ground Zeroes free with it, so that's kind of why I pre-ordered it. My philosophy with pre-ordering these games is that I'm going to spend the money anyway to buy them, whether they are bad or not, so I might as well just pay for them now whilst I have the money and not worry about buying them later on when I don't have any money, because I will inevitably spend it on something expensive and stupid like a watch or something. Okay, so that's Metal Gear Solid 5 out of the way. Coming in at number 3, we have Just Cause 3. Basically, the reason why I'm excited for this is because explosions, and more explosions, because you can't get enough of explosions in Just Cause 3. I honestly couldn't care about the story, I don't care about the characters, I just want to have fun in a sandbox world, blowing shit up, basically. That's why I'm buying Just Cause 3. I'm pretty sure that's why the rest of the world are excited for Just Cause 3, and there really isn't much needed to be said here. The only thing I will say is that this is the only one I haven't pre-ordered yet, and that's mainly because this doesn't come out until December, so it's still a while away, and I still have time to decide whether I still want to pre-order it or not. At the minute, I don't think there's actually any pre-order bonuses, but don't quote me on that, there might be. So, yeah, that's Just Cause 3. Second of all, Star Wars Battlefront. Oh, this really wasn't on my radar at all until a couple of months ago when they started showing gameplay for it. And oh my god, every single bit more that they show me just hypes me up even more. I'm not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing, because normally hype surrounding a video game, especially a mass multiplayer video game, isn't normally good, because then when it comes out and it has issues, it kind of, yeah, everybody rages on the internet. But you know, I don't care. It's a Star Wars game that looks pretty much photorealistic. The graphics on this are beautiful, and I don't care what you say otherwise. Some people are saying it looks a little bit too simplistic. Honestly, I don't mind that, because that then means that more people are going to get in and play it. And the main issue that I have with games like Battlefield at the minute is that not enough people are playing them. So that means that you then have limited map and game mode choice, whereas if more people are playing them, that means that we just get a wider variety of stuff to play. It makes it more interesting and overall way more fun. That's what I want in a video game, and obviously it's Star Wars themed. You can't really ask for much more than a first-person shooter that looks beautiful and is Star Wars themed. That's why I have bought this. I say have bought this because, again, I've pre-ordered this, and I've pre-ordered the deluxe edition. Honestly, I think this game is probably going to be one of my channel's main feature games, other than Battlefield, once it comes out, just because I'm so excited for it. Of course, if it's a massive flop, like Battlefield Hardline is, I'll probably reconsider, but at the minute, this is looking like a very promising title for the channel. And finally, at number 1, you've probably narrowed it down by now, it's Fallout 4. The main reason why I'm excited for Fallout 4 is obviously it's a Bethesda title. They make Skyrim. Skyrim carried me through about a year and a half of my life, so, you know, Fallout 4 is going to be... I think this game's going to be quite nostalgic for me, and I'm quite surprised in saying that myself, because I haven't played I'm not religious. I don't religiously follow Fallout, is what I'm trying to get at. I tried playing the previous Fallout games, and for me they were just a little bit too dated. No matter how much I modded them to hell, I couldn't bring them up to standard of what I would like to play today in 2015. So I think this game is going to be nostalgic in the fact that it's going to remind me a lot of Skyrim in the way that it plays out, as in all the quests and the mechanics are going to be different, obviously, and I'm going to find that quite refreshing, because at the minute I kind of want a game that's different to what everything else is. That's kind of why I like playing The Witcher 3 at the minute, because there's nothing else really like that out at the minute. So yeah, and pretty much anything from Bethesda is enough to get me excited about an RPG. So, you know, I just want something to be immersed in and something to waste my time in. Because, well, at the minute I have quite a lot of time on my hands. When this game comes out, I am not going to have a lot of time on my hands, which kind of disappoints me. I'm not quite sure why Bethesda are releasing this game around this time. Actually, I'm not quite sure why anybody would release these games around like the October, November time, apart from that people would buy it for the Christmas holidays. It would kind of make more sense to release it in the summer, like at the summer holidays, because that's when people have more time to play video games. But of course, logic doesn't work with business. Business overrules logic, so there we go. Anyway, that's been my top 5 list of games that I am most excited for in the last 3 months of 2015. Of course, this is my opinion. I always say that at the end of every video, just so that I don't have a lot of people raging in the comments. But leave your most anticipated games for 2015 in the comments down below. I'm very excited to read through them, to be honest, because I'm quite interested to see what my audience is most excited for. But anyway, guys, if you enjoyed, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Atom bomb, baby, before she can start.